Oh man, we back. Lesson two. We in video two of module six. It's good to see you again, Master. I'm glad that you keep showing up for yourself and choosing to be a global leader. You know, when I started creating Keys to the Island, I was homeless and I was down on my luck, and all I had was my significant other at the time, my cousin. Those people were keeping me going. And even though, we had our ups and downs, a lot of the time I'm thankful because I stayed I stayed down on what my dreams were, and now I'm still living my dreams to this day. And this course is a culmination of those dreams and everything that I did to get to this point right now. So, uh video 2, like I said in the last video, is about cultural literacy and responsibility. So being a global citizen is more than traveling. It's engaging responsibly with cultures and communities. And I cannot press this enough. You know, don't go to these countries as a tourist. Go to these countries as a child, curious little kid, looking to meet some new friends and really dive deep into someone else's culture, someone's way of living, and really taking that and putting it in your heart and locking it there and leaving it there. So when you go back to your home, you're able to share this experience with people in any way possible. So cultural literacy is learning the local customs and language basics and the etiquette of a country that you're going to. I can't stress this enough. Like I keep saying, this is very important. If you don't want to get treated like a tourist, which most tourists don't, they get treated like shit, then you need to be on point. You need to go out there and be respectable. Respect these cultures, respect these people. You know, be nice. Go to these lands, wherever you may be going, and be open and be aware. Because there's scammers everywhere. But to be honest with you, there's more good people than there are scammers wherever you go. Okay? So don't go over there, with that mindset, because what you are is what you attract, right? And if you think everybody trying to scam you, you're probably gonna get scammed. I go into it just open, experimental, as like a kid, like I said, with childlike curiosity, and you will have the best time. You will. Just be careful. That's why it matters to learn the local customs. And we got ChatGPT now, man. You literally can teach yourself a language on ChatGPT. You can get Duolingo. I mean, there's too many tools for you to just be like going out here just willy nilly. And as far as like understanding the history and the social norms, you know, you can get on social media and look for people that live in these countries and start befriending them before you even get there. That's what I do. I literally have friends all over the world that I talk to that be like, "Hey, if you come here, I'll cover your room and board, your food, drinks. All you gotta do is just pay for like your taxi or whatever, or your traveling or whatever. We got you covered." So you can stack more money and actually have a real experience with real people from this culture. They're gonna teach you the language. You'll be in there drunk as hell, learning how to speak, Filipino languages. Uh, Drunk as hell, trying to learn how to speak Spanish, having a blast. And these people gonna keep you safe too. They're not gonna let you get robbed. All these stories you hear about people coming up missing in these other countries because they go there and they don't respect the culture. They go there and they just do what they want and they treat it like it's their country. And when you go to somebody else's stuff like that, guess what? They're gonna treat you like a tourist or like a victim. So understand the history of the country, it matters. It's important, I think, because if you know how they came to be, it's easy for you to get more into what they're doing. Some countries started, or some cities even started, because of certain things happening in history that put all these random people together, and they just built a community. And now they all live amongst each other. All the ancestors of now live together, and they co cohabiting with each other and making it happen. Right? You can appreciate that because that's what global leaders want. We want us to be able to live together, work together. So Some ethical travel practices is to support local business. Now, if you go to another country and you go to McDonald's, all you doing is you're feeding your home country, and you already do that enough in your home country. When you get to these other countries, support local business. Okay, do your research, talk to some people, talk to other, people that travel to these countries often. They'll tell you where to go and where to stay away from. That's what I'm saying. It matters. Do your research. Talk to some people, man. They're not gonna let you eat some crazy food from some random street vendor you meet, have you in the hospital, you gotta get your leg chopped off and shit. You know what I'm saying? But support local businesses, support everything local as much as you can, because that's gonna help build their economy up. And every time you come back, it's just gonna get better and better. Okay, so keep that in mind. Supporting local business. Don't go to the other country trying to try. You can try out KFC, you know what I'm saying, but the majority of the food you eat should come from a local restaurant, local vendors, stuff like that, and minimize your environmental impact. So some of these countries they have it where they still doing it old school way. They'll come pick you up on the little wagon with the bike and shit. You can do that. You can walk, try to get, set your home station in that country or wherever you may be going. Try to set it up in a place where you can walk to where you're trying to go to. Minimize your environmental impact is not, creating a whole bunch of trash. Not, bro, I don't see how people go to other countries and pollute the country. Like they will litter in another country, like just complete disregard for the people. This is why people hate tourists now in other countries. So don't be that person. The best thing you can do is try to be sustainable when you go to these countries. It's the whole point of this course, man. Sustainability. How can we create sustainable frameworks that keep us not only sustainable in our country, but abroad? And then just making sure that you engage with communities respectfully and sustainably. Every night you can't go out and get wasted, especially when you got to get on a plane and go back. Come on, man. That's not sustainable. You might fuck around and die. So be real with yourself. Don't go out here trying to do all kind of crazy stuff, and you liable to get locked up. So just be real with yourself. There ain't no point in going to another country just so you can go to jail. If you want to get locked up, just go commit a crime where you from. You know what I'm saying? Don't go over there messing with them folks, man. Don't go nowhere messing with nobody. Just go and immerse yourself in the culture and have a good time. So integrate all this together by applying the insights from cultural exposure to your work, your networking, and your leadership. I cannot kid you when I tell you that every time you go somewhere different, you're going to get experiences that you can apply across everything that you're doing. That's what polymathic thinking is about. Polymathic pattern reading is about. Okay. You're going to take these patterns and you're going to apply them to more than just, oh, well, I just traveled to Disney World in Paris. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's an experience, but there's so much more that you can get out of going on these trips, and you helping other people, making it better for world economies and helping people grow across the world, having, real conversations. Okay. So, action steps for this episode: you're going to plan one ethical travel experience. All right. Just plan it. You don't got to actually go right away, but plan it. And then you're going to document the steps to ensure respect, sustainability, and learning. All right. So do that before you go, and do that when you get there, and do that when you come back. Document the steps to ensure respect, sustainability, and learning. This is what you should do when you get to this country. Don't This is how you can save trash. That some countries they trash turns into money. You know what I'm saying? So do your research. So if you ready for the next video, let me see. Let's go. Let me see. Let's do it. I'm ready, Lord Shoe. Thumbs up, cheesy face. Let's go. I know I'm ready. So let's get into the next video.